Hello friends, welcome to Big Data Knowledge Hunt. Today we will be seeing the topic which we have started previously, that is the regression. In the previous videos we have already seen what is regression. Link to that video I will be providing in the description box as well as I section. So today we will be seeing the linear regression in brief, how to calculate. So we have shown what is different types of linear regression, that is simple and multiple. So today we will be seeing the simple linear regression and how to calculate it. So whenever we are dealing with regression, we have to notice that it is only used for numeric variables. So whenever we have numeric variables, we go for regression. And the next important thing is that we will deal here with two variables. So the first one will be the dependent variable and the another one is the independent variable. So we have to deal with these two variables in the simple linear regression. So today we will be seeing one of the example how to evaluate the regression coefficient. What are the different formulas that we have to deal with whenever we are calculating the simple linear regression. So the basic formula is y is equal to a plus bx. So here b is the slope of the line and a is the intercept. So if we see in a graphical format, how we can show it, as we can draw the simple linear regression as a straight line graph. So in the straight line we can plot the points based on the straight line distribution. So this straight line is known as the slope and the point that intersects with the y-axis is known as the intercept. So that is the slope of a line. So we have to calculate these things. So how we will get the b, how we will get the a, we will see in the further slides. So how to calculate this? So this is a simple linear regression formula. So y is equal to a plus bx. This equation is used to find out the simple linear regression. So the different formulas that we need to calculate whenever we are calculating the simple regression are y is equal to a plus bx. That is the formula that we saw previously. Next, b is the slope. So the slope b to the regression line can be calculated as b is equal to r standard deviation of y divided by standard deviation of x. So r is the correlation coefficient, that is Pearson correlation coefficient, and standard deviation of y and standard deviation of x. So here how to calculate the r, we have already shown the correlation coefficient. So link to that video I will be providing in the description. You can go through it and calculate the r. Next is the intercept of line or a, that is the regression line, that is a is equal to y bar minus bx bar. So y bar and x bar are the mean values and r is the correlation coefficient. So the formula for correlation coefficient r is summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by square root of summation of x minus x bar into summation of y minus y bar whole square. So how to calculate r? A numerical example already I have demonstrated. Link to that I will be providing. So you can easily calculate the correlation coefficient and then you can calculate the standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y. So the formula for standard deviation of y is square root of y minus y bar whole square divided by n minus 1. So n is the total number of variables entry. So if we consider an example, there are 6 x variables and 6 y variables. So the value of n will be 6. Similarly, we can calculate standard deviation of x, square root of x minus x bar divided by n minus 1. So we can calculate the standard deviation of y, standard deviation of x and r, and then we can put it into value and get the value of b. Similarly, we can calculate the value of a. So here y bar and x bar are the means. Now if we consider the case as simple linear regression but multiple variables, that is multivariate analysis. Like if we want to predict the price of any house, so we can predict the price based on different factor as the area of the house. Next is the how is the price of that area or the land price, and next is the age or how old that house is. So based on these three factors we can predict the price. So here there are three variables, that is we have here x y and z, if we consider these three as the variables, and p is the price that we are predicting. So here p is the dependent variable and x, y and z, these three are the independent variables. So we want to predict the price of a dependent variable based on these three independent variables. So how we can find out it? So if we are using one-to-one binding, then we can use simple linear regression formula. But here we have three independent variables. So how we will find out the price of the house based on the three variables is, we can go with the formula. So here I will note down the formula for the multivariate analysis, that is simple linear regression but with multiple variables. So the formula is as below. So we have shown previously that the formula for the simple linear regression is basically y is equal to a plus bx, where we have a single independent variable x. But for multiple it is y is equal to a plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus b3 x3 and so on. So if we have three variables, we can write it as b1 x1, b2 x2 and b3 x3. So b is not the slope. So here b is the coefficient of that specific independent variable, and a is the intercept of that line. So here we cannot represent a single line, a straight line, since we have a multiple independent variables. So these are the two different formulas when we deal with the regression, that is simple linear regression and multiple linear regression, that is multivariate regression. So I hope you are clear with the idea how to calculate the simple linear regression. So till now we have saw the categorization of linear regression as simple and multiple. So in these types we have seen what is simple linear regression, what is multiple linear regression, and we have seen the different formulas used to calculate. So multiple is also called as multivariate linear regression. So the formula for simple is y is equal to a plus bx, and for multiple it is y is equal to a plus bx1 plus bx2 plus bx3 and so on. So this was the basic categorization of whatever we have learned till now. So in the next series we will see one numerical example. So for more such videos, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and make sure you press the bell icon. Thank you for watching the video.